Have you ever noticed how some people seem to effortlessly attract wealth, while others are constantly struggling, despite living in similar homes? Sometimes, the problem isn't your job, your luck, or even your spending habits. It could be something as simple as how your space is arranged. The secret might be hiding in a small plant sitting quietly in your bedroom, something you thought was just for decoration. In Feng Shui, plants aren't just about adding greenery to a room. They represent living energy, what we call qi, and depending on how you use them, they can either attract abundance or block it entirely. According to Feng Shui principles, certain plants placed in the right areas of your bedroom can help you activate wealth energy, while others might silently drain your financial luck. The truth is, many people are unknowingly making small mistakes that disrupt their prosperity, just by placing the wrong plant in the wrong place. So before you accidentally block your own flow of abundance, let's explore 5 powerful Feng Shui plants that can help you attract prosperity directly into your bedroom. If you're ready to welcome more wealth into your life, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Buddha's Odyssey, and drop a comment below with this powerful affirmation: I am open to receiving wealth in all forms. Your words carry energy. Let this be the first step in aligning your space with abundance. Number 1. Lucky Bamboo, the ultimate wealth magnet. Have you ever wondered why certain plants are said to attract wealth and prosperity into your life? Is it just superstition, or could there be something more profound at play? Lucky Bamboo, one of the most iconic plants in Feng Shui, is a prime example of nature's ability to influence our fortunes. Rooted deeply in Chinese tradition, it is revered not only for its aesthetic beauty but also for its potent energy. But the true power of Lucky Bamboo goes far beyond its symbolic meaning. It is, in fact, a plant that directly interacts with the flow of energy, specifically, the qi that governs our lives. According to Feng Shui principles, Lucky Bamboo has the ability to absorb stagnant or negative financial energy and transform it into positive, growth-oriented qi. In practical terms, this means that when placed correctly, Lucky Bamboo can foster an environment that supports financial success and prosperity. The key to unlocking its full potential lies in its placement, specifically in the wealth corner of your bedroom. The southeast corner, as per Feng Shui, is the area associated with prosperity and abundance. By positioning Lucky Bamboo in this corner, you are effectively aligning the plant with a natural flow of wealth energy. Ideally, it should be placed on the floor to symbolize the foundation and stability of your financial life, as the floor represents grounding and support. When the bamboo's stalks grow upwards, they mirror the concept of upward financial growth, a continuous rise in your wealth. The plant's flexibility, as it bends and sways in the air, reflects your ability to adapt and thrive in the face of financial challenges. Flexibility in handling money is crucial for sustained wealth, and Lucky Bamboo serves as a visual reminder to remain adaptable in your financial pursuits. However, like any symbol in Feng Shui, Lucky Bamboo's energy can be influenced by how it is treated. Neglecting the plant, failing to water it properly, or letting it wilt can have the opposite effect, draining your energy instead of amplifying it. This is a crucial point. Feng Shui isn't just about the placement of items, it's about intention and care. In the same way you would tend to your financial investments, Lucky Bamboo demands attention, respect, and care to truly work its magic. Additionally, placing Lucky Bamboo in a room where there's regular activity, such as near a door or entryway, can help keep the energy circulating. Just like financial opportunities, energy needs to flow freely to grow and prosper. A stagnant plant in a room where energy is blocked can bring stagnant wealth. Therefore, positioning it in a high-traffic area allows the qi to remain in motion, inviting fresh opportunities and prosperity into your life. When the plant is placed in a dynamic space, it continually draws in positive energy and helps activate your wealth potential. This is why it is important not to isolate your lucky bamboo in a corner where no activity occurs. Instead, embrace its power by positioning it where it can interact with the flow of energy around it. To maximize the benefits of lucky bamboo, it's important to remember that Feng Shui is a subtle practice, and the power of plants lies in the harmony between their placement and your intentions. If you place lucky bamboo in your bedroom, do so with a clear intention of attracting wealth, abundance, and financial growth. Allow the plant to symbolize your commitment to personal financial growth and adaptability in all areas of your life. By doing so, you'll invite a steady flow of prosperity, grounded in the steady and upward growth of the bamboo itself. The more care you put into cultivating the energy of your space, the more likely you are to experience a flourishing of financial success. In essence, lucky bamboo isn't just a plant, it is a living, breathing symbol of your relationship with wealth and prosperity. By treating it with respect and understanding the way it interacts with the energy of your space, you can tap into the very force of abundance itself. Whether you place it in your bedroom, office, or entryway, let it serve as a constant reminder that financial success is not just about luck, but about aligning yourself with the right energy, intentions, and actions. Number 2. Ficus, the wealth guardian. Not every plant that looks lush and green is automatically a magnet for prosperity. In fact, some of the most visually appealing plants can contribute to stagnant energy if they are left untended or misplaced. That's why when it comes to wealth building through Feng Shui, the ficus tree holds a unique role, not because it's flashy, but because of the deep energetic relationship it fosters with its environment and caretaker. Often referred to as the wealth guardian, the ficus is more than just a decorative house plant. It symbolizes abundance, long-term financial growth, and the protection of assets. Its strong trunk and generous canopy mirror the ideal state of financial well-being, grounded, expansive, and capable of withstanding adversity. In Feng Shui philosophy, the ficus serves as a kind of energetic stabilizer. It absorbs chaotic, scattered, or negative qi, especially the kind related to financial stress or instability, and slowly replaces it with more balanced, growth-supporting energy. Its presence is especially powerful in households or personal spaces where financial energy feels erratic or inconsistent. But, and this is crucial, its effect depends entirely on the relationship between the plant and the person caring for it. Feng Shui teaches that wealth is never truly passive. Just as money left unattended can dwindle, so too can the energy of a neglected ficus sap the prosperity you seek. This plant requires regular watering, periodic trimming, and appropriate placement in a well-lit space to thrive energetically. When a ficus is allowed to wither, collect dust, or grow out of balance, it no longer acts as a guardian. It becomes a mirror of financial carelessness. This is where the deeper symbolism kicks in. The ficus isn't just a plant, it's a living metaphor for your relationship with money. Are you proactive and attentive, or do you forget and neglect? In Feng Shui, your home is a reflection of your internal world, and every object within it carries meaning. If your ficus is well cared for, it not only thrives visually but actively supports the energy of abundance around you. Placing it in areas where wealth decisions are made, such as near a home office desk or in the southeast wealth corner of your bedroom, can amplify its effect. Unlike fast-growing or showy plants, the ficus has a slow and steady rhythm. That's part of its value. It reminds you that sustainable wealth is built over time through consistency, structure, and mindfulness. Its slow upward growth mirrors long-term financial accumulation, rather than quick wins. In this way, it teaches a kind of energetic discipline, the kind that rewards attention, commitment, and alignment. It is especially helpful for individuals who struggle with impulsive spending or erratic financial behavior. By sharing space with a plant that thrives on steadiness, you are subtly retraining your own energetic patterns to follow suit. There's also a protective element to this plant. While bamboo may attract wealth and geraniums may clear blockages, the ficus guards. It stands as a shield between your finances and destabilizing forces, whether emotional, relational, or circumstantial. It doesn't invite a flood of money. It makes sure what comes in stays, grows roots, and is preserved. However, the energy of the ficus must be earned. You cannot simply place it in your room and expect miracles. The plant's health directly correlates to your attentiveness. This is the dual-edged nature of its symbolism. If you're someone who takes the time to check the soil, rotate the pot for balanced sunlight, and clear away dead leaves, then you're reinforcing the energetic message, I am responsible for my wealth. This act alone generates a powerful vibrational field, one that Feng Shui practitioners believe strengthens not just the room's energy but the person's financial magnetism. Ultimately, the ficus is not about making money overnight. It's about reinforcing the energetic foundations that allow wealth to grow and remain stable. And in today's world, where financial pressure often leads to mental clutter or short-term thinking, that kind of plant energy relationship is not just helpful, but essential. So if you're drawn to the idea of lasting prosperity, the ficus might not just be a house plant. It could be your silent partner in wealth, asking only for your presence, care, and a little sunlight in return. Number 3. Azalea, harmony in wealth. You've probably had this kind of moment before, sitting across from someone you love, discussing finances, and suddenly the tone shifts. Voices tighten, defenses rise, and what began as a simple conversation about budgets turns into a full-blown argument. Money, as necessary as it is, often brings tension into relationships, even the strongest ones. That's why creating an environment that naturally softens this tension is more than just a luxury, it's a necessity. Enter the azalea, a vibrant flowering plant that brings more to the table than just visual beauty. In the philosophy of Feng Shui, the azalea is not merely decorative, it plays an active role in promoting financial harmony, emotional stability, and relational balance. Its presence in a shared space, particularly a bedroom, serves to soften emotional edges and foster collaboration rather than competition. Unlike more aggressive wealth symbols that focus solely on material accumulation, the azalea cultivates peace around the subject of money, ensuring that financial conversations evolve with grace instead of friction. From a Feng Shui perspective, wealth is not an isolated force, it's intimately tied to how we feel, how we relate to others, and how we make decisions as a unit. That's why the energy of the azalea is so important. Its soft, symmetrical blooms carry what practitioners describe as yin energy, calming, nurturing, receptive. When placed in the home, especially in the bedroom, it encourages a grounded emotional atmosphere where individuals feel safe to speak, plan, and dream without fear of conflict. The calming energy emitted by azalea works subtly to balance the heart chakra, reduce stress responses, and slow reactive thinking. Over time, this leads to a measurable shift in how partners communicate about money. The plant doesn't just bring color into the room, it brings softness into the space where hard decisions are made. This effect is especially potent when the azalea is placed in areas associated with decision-making, such as on a nightstand, near a home office desk, or beside a shared budgeting space within the bedroom. By grounding the plant's energy in places where important choices happen, you essentially charge the space with a spirit of cooperation and mutual respect. In Feng Shui, it is often said that intention shapes outcome. That principle is perfectly embodied by the azalea. You don't simply place it and expect miracles, you place it with intention, with a conscious desire to bring emotional calm into your financial life. And that intention, combined with the plant's natural energy, sets in motion a series of energetic shifts that are difficult to ignore. As arguments become discussions and confusion gives way to clarity, the azalea becomes more than a plant. It becomes a silent facilitator of growth. I've seen this dynamic play out in countless homes. Couples who nurture their space with care, who give attention to the energy circulating within their rooms, almost always report feeling more aligned in their financial goals. It's not just correlation, it's a reflection of the energetic ecosystem they've cultivated. The azalea, when properly cared for, acts as both symbol and support for this journey. It's also worth noting that the azalea's value in Feng Shui isn't limited to romantic partnerships. Families, too, benefit from its influence. In multi-generational households or homes where financial planning involves more than one voice, the azalea helps ensure that decisions are made with unity rather than division. Its blooming cycles are also symbolic, each wave of flowers representing a new phase of growth, a renewal of intentions, and a reaffirmation of shared purpose. In this sense, the azalea becomes a living metaphor for the emotional maturity required to sustain financial health. It teaches us that prosperity isn't just about income, it's about how that income flows through relationships, how it is discussed, distributed, and respected within a household. Ultimately, what sets the azalea apart from other Feng Shui plants is its invitation to connect, not just with money, but with the people you share your financial world with. It reminds us that true wealth is built not in isolation, but through cooperation, mutual understanding, and peace of mind. Its beauty is not only skin deep, it radiates from the harmony it helps to foster, one calm conversation at a time. And in a world where money is too often a source of division, that kind of harmony may just be the most valuable asset of all. Number 4. Geranium, the attractor of abundance. Most people are doing it wrong. They think financial abundance comes only from hard work, smart investments, or external luck. But in Feng Shui, we understand that wealth doesn't just begin with action, it begins with mindset, and mindset is shaped by energy. That's why the geranium, often dismissed as just another decorative flowering plant, holds a powerful and often underestimated role in cultivating financial prosperity. The secret lies not only in its appearance, but in the way it subtly interacts with our mental environment. As a Feng Shui expert, I often describe geraniums as energetic purifiers, particularly effective at filtering out scarcity-based thinking and emotional congestion that clouds decision-making. These are not merely plants that beautify a space, they are instruments of energetic clarity. When in full bloom, geraniums emit not only visual joy but also subtle vibrational signals that help neutralize self-limiting beliefs around money, worthiness, and financial capability. It is this purification of both air and energy that lays the foundation for clearer, more confident choices that naturally lead to abundance. In traditional Feng Shui, we believe that clean air is a metaphor for clean thoughts. Geraniums, through their fragrant essential oils and crisp green foliage, help to clarify both. Their presence creates a microenvironment that encourages alertness, balance, and decisiveness. These are critical traits when dealing with money, yet they are often compromised by stress, confusion, or past financial traumas. A healthy, thriving geranium emits gentle but persistent energy that quietly encourages your subconscious to let go of fear and step into a more generous mental space. The act of tending to this plant, watering it, trimming dead blooms, placing it in sunlight, mirrors the process of taking care of your own mental clarity. And from that clarity, better financial habits emerge almost effortlessly. Many people think they need external financial strategies when what they really need is an internal energetic reset. That's the role geraniums play in your space, not as a solution, but as a catalyst. From a placement perspective, geraniums are particularly potent in areas tied to decision-making. I often recommend positioning them near desks, bookshelves, or wherever personal and financial planning takes place. In a bedroom, placing them in the southeast corner, aligned with a Feng Shui wealth zone, can amplify their ability to shift your financial vibration. What's crucial here is the intention you set when placing the plant. Geraniums don't just respond to light and water, they respond to purpose. If you position one in your space with a conscious goal of welcoming abundance, that energy is activated and reflected through your everyday choices. Over time, small shifts in mindset, like feeling gratitude instead of worry, or choosing patience over panic, become habitual, and these changes directly affect how wealth flows through your life. The reason geraniums are so effective is because they work subtly. They don't scream for attention or demand immediate action. Instead, they gradually build a space where mental clutter is minimized and inner clarity takes center stage. This is especially beneficial in homes where anxiety around money is present but unspoken, a common dynamic in families or partnerships. The geranium's energy helps ease this tension without confrontation. It gently rewires the emotional atmosphere so that financial conversations feel more grounded and less reactive. In this way, it complements the role of plants like azalea, which foster relational harmony, by anchoring emotional stability into the financial narrative of a household. Energetically speaking, geraniums are aligned with the element of fire in Feng Shui. This may surprise some, given their soft appearance, but fire in this case doesn't mean chaos, it means illumination. The fire element brings visibility to hidden fears, lights up new opportunities, and burns away old, limiting beliefs. When you keep a blooming geranium near your financial workspace, you are symbolically inviting the light of clarity into your decisions. That clarity leads to confidence, and confidence is one of the most overlooked wealth multipliers in existence. The more secure you feel in your decisions, the more aligned your actions become, and the more likely you are to attract not only income, but sustainable, meaningful prosperity. So while others may chase external markers of success, the person who understands the quiet, transformative power of a geranium is building wealth from the inside out. This is the kind of abundance that lasts, not because it's loud or flashy, but because it's rooted in energetic alignment. The geranium doesn't just sit on your desk to look pretty. It teaches your space how to breathe again. It helps your mind clear a path to the future you deserve. And in doing so, it shifts your entire relationship with money, from one of struggle, to one of flow. Number 5, Cactus, the protector of prosperity. Here's the raw truth. Many people are unknowingly pushing away wealth just because they are afraid of a few thorns. In the world of Feng Shui, the cactus is one of the most misunderstood plants. It's often labeled as harsh, unfriendly, or even dangerous, largely because of its sharp spines and desert origins. But this perception couldn't be further from what the cactus truly represents. In reality, the cactus is a powerful symbol of financial resilience, grit, and long-term security. While other plants in Feng Shui attract wealth through harmony or beauty, the cactus guards it. It stands as a silent warrior in your space, shielding your prosperity from volatility, bad investments, and external disruptions. When placed correctly, particularly in the southeast wealth corner of your bedroom, it creates a stable energetic field that protects what you've already built. Think of it as a financial firewall, strong, watchful, and quietly enduring. Its value isn't in generating wealth overnight but in defending it for the long haul. Feng Shui doesn't just concern itself with attracting qi, it also teaches us to manage and protect it. Cacti, by nature, embody endurance. They thrive in hostile environments, survive prolonged periods without water, and flourish under the pressure of extreme heat. This kind of energetic symbolism is immensely valuable in the financial domain, especially during times of economic uncertainty or personal financial transition. Having a cactus in your wealth zone reinforces the energy of perseverance and grounded discipline. It reminds you that prosperity isn't always about expansion, sometimes it's about fortification. And that's a perspective most people overlook. In my years of practice, I've noticed that homes with unstable finances often lack this protective energy. They might have plans for attraction and harmony, but without something to guard and hold the energy in place, wealth tends to leak or disperse. However, the cactus is not a plant you can place anywhere without intention. Its energy is powerful and direct. Feng Shui teaches us that while strength is essential, it must be balanced. That's why I never recommend placing cacti too close to the bed, especially not on nightstands or headboards. The pointed nature of their spines radiates what's known as shachi or sharp energy, which can disrupt sleep, amplify anxiety, or lead to emotional agitation if it's too near your resting area. Instead, positioning the cactus in a far corner, preferably the southeast, creates a natural boundary between its protective energy and the softer, more receptive areas of the bedroom. This placement allows the plant to act like a sentry, silently standing guard over your financial zone without interfering with your emotional or spiritual rest. Beyond its physical characteristics, the cactus carries deep metaphorical weight in Feng Shui. It teaches that security comes not from constant motion or flamboyant growth but from inner strength, consistency, and patience. People often make financial decisions from a place of urgency, chasing fast returns, fearing loss, or doubting their stability. The cactus offers a different narrative. It tells you to stay rooted, conserve energy, and trust your foundation. This is a message especially important for those who have already accumulated wealth or are entering a phase of financial preservation. Unlike other prosperity plants that stimulate the flow of money, the cactus encourages you to hold what you have with wisdom and discipline. It tells you, in its quiet, prickly way, that real abundance doesn't just come and go, it endures, if you have the strength to protect it. There's also an emotional layer to the cactus that's often ignored. Financial stress doesn't always come from a lack of income. It frequently stems from internal chaos, fear of loss, or pressure to maintain a certain lifestyle. The cactus, resilient in the face of hardship, brings emotional grounding during these times. Its energy subtly teaches you to remain calm under pressure and avoid emotional decisions that could undermine your financial health. I've seen clients transform their approach to money just by having a cactus in the right place, becoming more patient, more rational, and less reactive. In Feng Shui, this is considered a shift from erratic qi to stabilized qi, and the cactus excels at facilitating that transformation. What makes the cactus truly unique among Feng Shui plants is that it doesn't need your affection to be effective, it needs your respect. It thrives in quiet spaces, low maintenance conditions, and clear energetic boundaries. This makes it ideal for people who are not naturally plant savvy or who have busy lifestyles. And yet, the less it demands, the more it gives back in terms of energy. That paradox, strength through stillness, prosperity through restraint, is the essence of what this plant represents. So while the world may overlook it or label it as uninviting, those who understand its true nature see it for what it really is, a loyal, stoic guardian of the wealth they've worked hard to build. In the subtle language of Feng Shui, the cactus doesn't shout, it stands firm. And sometimes, that's exactly the kind of energy your financial life needs most. While some people may shy away from cacti due to their sharp spines, in Feng Shui, these very spines represent strength and protection. I recommend placing cacti in the southeast corner of your bedroom, but make sure they are not too close to your sleeping area, as their energy can be quite strong and might disturb rest if too near. But here's something most people overlook when adding plants to their space. Not every plant in Feng Shui is considered auspicious. While the plants listed above are great for inviting wealth and prosperity into your bedroom, others, like the hibiscus, cotton, and tamarind, can still beautify your space if placed with intention. The key is in how you care for them, the placement, and the energy they bring into your life. One crucial Feng Shui rule to follow is, never keep dead or decaying plants in your bedroom. In Feng Shui, dead plants represent lost wealth and stagnant energy, which can have a negative impact on your financial flow. Treat your plants with the same care and attention you give your finances, and they will return the favor with an abundance of positive energy. In my experience, Feng Shui is not just about following strict rules, it's about creating an environment that feels aligned with your intentions. Wealth doesn't just flow from plants, it flows from the energy you put into maintaining balance, focus, and harmony in your life. We often think of wealth as something we must chase, conquer, or earn through effort. But what if true prosperity begins with something much simpler, the energy we allow to live around us? As we've seen today, plants aren't just decorations. They are energetic partners, quietly shaping the flow of qi in your most intimate space, your bedroom. Whether it's the upward resilience of lucky bamboo, the stabilizing strength of ficus, or the emotional harmony carried by blooming azalea, each plant speaks a language of abundance, if we are willing to listen. The geranium clears mental fog, inviting clarity where confusion once stood. And the cactus, often misunderstood, stands guard like a silent warrior, protecting what you've built. Feng Shui reminds us, money is not just paper, it is energy. And the moment we stop seeing it as a struggle and start treating it as a flow we can harmonize with, that's when transformation begins. Wealth, in its highest form, is not just about what we own, but about how safe, supported, and aligned we feel in our spaces. So don't underestimate the plant beside your bed, or the energy swirling in your corners. Your bedroom is not just where you rest, it's where your future begins taking shape. If this video opened your eyes to something new, don't forget to like, subscribe, and most importantly, comment below with this powerful affirmation. My home is ready to receive abundance. Say it with intention. Write it with belief. Let your energy align with your space, and watch what happens. And remember, this is just the beginning. In upcoming videos, we'll dive even deeper into the sacred intersections of energy, intention, and prosperity. Until then, stay rooted, stay open, and may your qi always flow toward abundance.